Yes, we'll start our session next few minutes. Please wait. From the scratch. Yes, we'll start from the very basics of database. I assume we are all very new. We'll start from the scratch. Okay. So our course is into SQL activities from scratch. Sorry for the background sound. We'll start from the scratch. Here it is. We are going to start from what is database first, and topic wise we'll be having interview questions, answers, again installation, questions, answers, SQL basics, questions, answers, so on until end of the course. And throughout the course we have questions, answers, scenarios, assignments, etc. And we have case studies as well. Let's understand slowly, step by step, what is database, what it is all about. Let's start now on my screen. Let's understand what is database and what are the job roles, responsibilities. Let's get started. This is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I'm the founder and the caretaker. I'll care your learning process. You need to care on-time practice. My kind request, make sure we do on-time practice throughout the course. Assignment submissions you'll be submitting before the next class or every day before the next class or by weekend you please complete all the assignments, but everyday practice you'll be doing it carefully on time, my kind request. And let's get started now. Let's understand what is what. Yes, I have been into this training services beside my corporate experience, and I love my subject. You see my love towards the subject, care towards the subject. So I need your cooperation, I need your support. Let's make our classes interactive. You need to ask me questions, I need to ask you questions. We need to exchange the things carefully. That's important. Yes, everyone, please. We'll make it interactive, everyone. Please. Yes, mic with you all. Monica, yes, Ravi,
Yes, sir.
Sai Tej,
Yes, yes.
Venkat,
Yeah,
please, Sri
Yes, sir.
Ram, yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you. Ravi, do you hear me? Ravi Kiran, I could see you join just now.
Yes,
Ravi
sir. I
Kiran,
can.
please. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Well, let's get started now. Let's get started. And this is a certificate part of our classes for our job interviews or visa interviews or any kind of proof for upskill, because your recruiters can verify the certificate on the website. Well, and other stuff as well. We need to maintain our rapport in future for the next courses and all. Let's get started. Let's understand what is database and what we are going to work in this particular classes. Database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. Observe. Database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. Fully secured, easier and faster. To work with databases, we need something called DBMS, Database Management System. I repeat again, observe carefully. I'll provide you all this content on email. Let's stay tuned. Let's observe carefully. For example, you are given an Excel file. To open Excel file locally, you need something like MS Office in your computer. Same way, to open database, whatever sample databases I will be providing you during the classes, to open those sample databases, you need a software called DBMS. To open Excel, you need MS Office software. To open databases, we need DBMS software. The DBMS we need to install next. To start our course, to start our SQL concepts from scratch, we need to first install a software. Software name DBMS. Job roles are also decided during the installation itself. If you are a data engineer, you need to install a few components in the software. Data analyst, few other components. Why? What? Let's observe it carefully. I repeat, database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. DBMS, database management system, a software to store, secure, manage databases like SQL Server, IBM DB2, MySQL, Oracle, so on. SQL Server is one such DBMS in the market. Cheaper, easy to use, free technical support and free update. Observe carefully. Free technical support and free updates. Updates mean, like, for example, you install WhatsApp. After few days or few months, ask you for app update, right? The app gets updated. Same thing here. Microsoft updates are free of cost always. Usually they are free of cost, whereas in few cases, very rare cases, some cost would be involved. And main purpose of DBMS and even SQL Server is supporting cloud platform. Cloud means remote storage. What we are learning now? Three important keywords: database, DBMS, SQL Server. From here comes very important item called SQL. First term database, second term DBMS, now SQL. Structured query language, a platform to store, secure, manipulate and report data. So any touch on the database requires SQL. And to read and write to database, we need SQL. To manage database, report, analyze database, we need SQL. Any kind of activity, we need SQL. That's the main concept here. So this is our course. I repeat again, to operate on, simply say, to store data, we need database. To operate on database, we need SQL. So SQL is a talking area, communication area. So this is a simple diagram here on the screen. Let's understand more about this database. Let's recap these important four definitions: database, DBMS, SQL Server and SQL. Let's repeat these items in a simple way. Then we go for questions, clarifications one by one. Okay, here it is on my screen now. Database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data, secured, fast. Types of databases. Types of databases. Then I'll modify the things here. Types of databases and what are the job roles. Here it is. Types of databases. OLTP means to store live online transaction processing database. So stores live data like live cricket match, live online banking, anything live. Data warehouse, DWH. Okay, stores historical data, mainly for data engineers. We use this one, or past data. For example, past cricket match data, past temperature data, anything which is inactive or cold data. Then we have third type of database called OLAP, Online Analytical Processing Database. For BI developer activity, simply serve for forecast analytics. Like for example, weather forecasting or cricket match score predictor. Anything forecast that comes under OLAP. So we are learning what is database, types of database. Now what are job roles in database technology? Different job roles. We have something called SQL developer job role. This SQL developer job role responsible to design OLTP databases. OLTP means live real-time databases and data engineer responsible to design data warehouse databases and BI developer job role. BI developer job role. BI means business intelligence. Responsible to design OLTP and data warehouse databases plus reports also. Data analyst job role. Responsible to design reports and dashboards from any data source like files, databases, web applications, etc. That is data analyst job role. So these are the major job roles for any database technology. Next, which one to go for? Out of all four, second and third have more demand right now. We have schedules for everything, but these two are always in demand. Mainly data science projects, AI engineering needs data warehouse and reports. Next, from here comes something called SQL. I'll just highlight this one. I'll provide you all this information in the email anyway. What is SQL? Structured query language. A platform for communicating with any databases. Observe carefully. I repeat, to talk to database, to connect to database, we need SQL, remember. A platform used for communicating with databases, any database, we use SQL. What is MS SQL? A variant of SQL, also called TSQL, for communicating with Microsoft SQL Server databases. So we have SQL queries and programming. Programming mainly for developers. Queries like join, CTEs, cursors, etc. for analysts and engineers. From here comes our next item, DBMS, Database Management System. I repeat, we are understanding slowly what is database first. Types of databases, our job roles. SQL, MS SQL, just like mobile and iPhone. Same way SQL and MS SQL. Now what is DBMS? Database Management System. It's a software to design, manage and administer databases. Okay, next. From here comes SQL Server, a DBMS from Microsoft, user-friendly interface, cheaper and free support. Various versions of SQL Server like 2022, 2019, 17, 16, so on, like this. These are all various versions of SQL Server. Same way, various versions, editions of SQL Server like developer, evaluation, express, enterprise, data center, etc. First line are free, lifelong free, developer, 6 months free, evaluation. These two part of our course. Okay, next, enterprise, data center, etc. They are mainly used in real world for licensing activities. They involve license. Next, what we are learning so far? Back again, item number 1. We are understanding what is database. Number 2, types of databases. Number 3, what are our job roles? Number 4, SQL and a variant of SQL, a brand of SQL called MS SQL. These two part of our course. DBMS, database management system, a software used to design, manage and administer the databases. Which databases? Top OLTP, OLAP, data warehouse, right? There are 3 databases, right? Those 3 databases will be managed by this one, DBMS, database management system. What is SQL Server? A DBMS from Microsoft, user-friendly interface, cheaper and free support. Next, versions of SQL Server, 2022, 2019, 17, so on. Editions of SQL Server, developer, evaluation, express, enterprise, data center, standard, so on. And free editions, first line, the highlighted part. Until item 1 to 8, please go through it carefully. I'll include all these information in the email, okay? Please go through it carefully. If you wanted to be a data engineer, opt for SQL plus data engineer combination course. Later optional, go for Power BI later, step by step. If you want to be a data analyst, go for SQL plus Power BI. Add on either Python or data engineer you can do, or Snowflake, anyone you can. You may also opt for other full stack or Snowflake, Excel, SQL, any kind of combination as you wish. Prerequisite for this course, no technical prerequisites, but we need to have Windows 8 or higher operating system and any processor that supports that operating systems, Windows 8 or higher. Okay, with this information, please go through them carefully here. Item 1 to 8, we started from what is database, types of database, job roles, SQL, MS SQL. Okay, from there we got DBMS, SQL Server. Versions means like in iPhone you got iPhone 13, 14, 15, right? Same way versions of SQL Server. Different releases like Windows 8, 8.1, 10, etc. Editions of iPhone like Basic, Plus, Max, etc. Or editions in Windows, Ultimate, Home, Enterprise, Home Premium, etc. Same way, editions of SQL Server, Developer, Evaluation, Express, Enterprise, Data Center, Standard, like this. With this information, Please go through items 1 to 8 carefully. Any questions, please let me know. I'll stay back, please. I'll wait. Yes, please. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait.
Sir, I would like to know the
Tell me,
difference
sir.
between a BA developer and a data analyst.
Sure. BI developer involves data warehouse development plus
Mm,
reporting also.
okay,
Simple. Data engineer plus data analyst is equal to BI developer.
okay,
Getting it?
yes, sir.
Data engineer is more into ETL data warehouse. Okay.
Mm.
Data analyst is more into completely into reporting. Combined together, you got BI developer.
So we can call them as a full stack, I mean, front end to back end,
Yeah, we can. So, and let me
back end
put
stack.
this way. Yeah,
Okay,
let me just put this way, sir. Let me put this way. Simple. We'll take SQL first.
okay,
All these would be SQL activity. Just to make it clear, I'll just put this. So this would be your SQL.
okay,
I'll say MS SQL concepts and queries. And then once we have MS SQL concepts, then next, that is all about queries. Okay,
okay,
queries. From queries, you can do TSQL programming. This is different again.
okay,
Development. It's all about development, programming activities. I'll just color it as green, a separate course altogether.
okay,
Queries are different, programming is different. Queries are more into joins, aggregate, CTE, cursors, etc. Initial 3 weeks of our journey.
okay,
Then if you are looking for hardcore development coding, then you go for program.
okay,
Next, separate item. Okay. Same way we have something called MSBI. MSBI.
okay,
This MSBI developer internally involves means Microsoft Business Intelligence. That internally involves something called SSIS.
okay.
That is data warehousing. SSIS. I said different types of databases, right? One
Yes, sir.
is SSIS, integration services.
Mm-hmm.
Same way, you have something called SSAS, SQL Server Analysis Services, OLAP databases.
Okay,
And there is something else called SSRS, reporting services.
okay,
So without SQL, we cannot go there, truly speaking. Okay. SQL is required, MS SQL is required. Then only we can step into MSBA developer like something like this. Next. Then other one, I'll just put this way. Yes. Then other one we have data engineer. This one. Azure data engineer. This Azure data engineer is completely into same thing again, data warehouse activities only, but in cloud. See, MSBI is non-cloud.
okay,
MSBI involves non-cloud activities. So here you have something called ETL, data warehouse, OLAP, and reports.
okay,
Non-cloud activities. Data engineer involves something called Azure Data Factory, ADF.
okay,
Okay, something called ADF here. Azure Data Factory. And something else called ADB, Azure Data Bricks. Both are into ETL only. These are into ETL.
okay,
Coming to warehouse, you have something called Spark. that requires Python.
Mm.
Spark requires something called Python, part of our classes here.
Okay.
And something called as, so Python is not completely programming analytics, and we have something called pools. These are also
Pools.
data warehouse technology. It also requires Python.
Okay.
Then, so here it is ETL data warehouse. These pools are also again data warehouse only.
Okay.
This one. So MSBI is non-cloud. Okay, this is non-cloud concepts. I'll just make it clear. Non-cloud BI.
Mm.
But here reporting is there, right? Reporting is missing here, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right side reporting is missing. For reporting, right side in cloud, we have Power BI separately. So they removed SSRS, I mean, they removed or they simply placed cloud reporting separately, separate technology.
Okay.
In olden days, reporting services used to be a part of BI directly. Now reporting became so big. Reporting is separate licensing altogether called Power BI. So
Okay.
here it is. This is cloud BI. Non-cloud BI, okay, this one. Non-cloud BI like this. I'll just put this way. And this is cloud BI. Okay, something like this. So in cloud BI, we have data engineer and Power BI. I'll just put this way.
Okay.
So Power BI is completely into the concept of reporting. We say visualizations, dashboards,
Okay.
and Power BI also has the concept of OLAP. We say semantic model, OLAP,
Analytical. Okay.
and analytics. Analytics we call analytical reports. Yes. So
Okay.
OLAP is now inside Power BI. We call it semantic models. That's a
Mhm.
concept here.
Okay.
Okay. Now answer to your question here. Your answer to the question. Question is, what is a full stack BI? This one. I'll just put this way.
Yes, sir.
Full stack BI is this one. This is a complete full stack BI. Means non-cloud BI plus cloud BI is equal to full stack BI. This is the actual concept here.
Okay.
Okay. So you may see job openings only in MSBI. You may see
Mm.
job openings only in cloud BI. You may see job openings in both
Full.
only data engineer, only Power BI. It depends. Or I'll just put this way. Yes, so here it is. Or you may see job openings in complete BI stack, complete BI stack. So this is full stack BI.
Okay.
This one. Okay, next, final part. For everyone, anyone, SQL is the base. So more we are strong in SQL, more easy for us to adopt to these technologies in a useful way. So don't compromise on SQL learning. Please don't
Okay.
compromise. We need to be very, very cautious. We cannot compromise on the SQL learning process. More strong we are in SQL, more easy for us to get into the next level activities.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. I'll just put this way. Have a look at it now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, any questions here? Let me know. I'll wait. Fine. Then comes one more here called Fabric. Hope you heard about it. Microsoft Fabric. Yes,
Yes,
anyone?
sir.
Fabric is a separate technology, new technology now. That
Okay.
Microsoft Fabric we call it. That Microsoft Fabric requires full stack BI. At least data engineer and Power BI mandatory. MSBA optional but add on always.
Okay.
Okay, this is a concept here. Well, anyway, so this is a complete information now. But usually either full stack BI or data engineer or Power BI or developer, anyone you opt for, it should be fine. So it depends on your job role, target job roles you're opting for. Yes. So this is a complete diagram in case you wanted to take a picture if you want. Just in case.
Yeah.
Next question, please. I'll wait.
Sir, one quick question. So, does the data engineer job involves creation of stored procedures?
Yes, it will involve procedures creation, but not advanced level. Basic level procedures we need to create. For example, let me show you technically from our data
Okay.
engineering class notes. As a data engineer, we'll be involved in data warehouse design, remember. So
Okay.
something called Spark, Python, all these activities. Okay, we'll do. From scratch, we'll
Okay.
be doing in data engineer anyway. From
Data
scratch, we'll
engineer.
be doing it. No problem. And here in this process, alternative to Python, we use SQL in few cases.
Okay.
Data engineering, we do ETL. Okay, that ETL we can do either by using Python or by using SQL. Those two are the actual concepts. So
Okay.
here it is. In one module, we'll do Python, Spark, Python, etc. From scratch, we'll do. In other module, we do it through SQL, like this, SQL queries. Okay, like
Okay.
SQL queries, create tables and all queries. In this process, we have something called upset activities. To perform upset, we need to create basic procedures. So those
Okay.
procedures will be something like this. Let me show you here.
Okay.
This one, create procedure name as like this. We need to get basic procedures. They are not programming, basic procedures.
Okay.
Those procedures are part of our MS SQL concepts. Yellow
Concepts.
box.
Okay.
Understood now? So
Yes.
whatever we learn in yellow box, okay, this one, friends, see here.
Mhm.
Whatever we learn in yellow box, 400 plus queries.
Hmm.
I repeat, 400 plus queries we are going to learn in the first 3 weeks. It's very simple. Let me show you here. Third class, I'll make you do 20 queries. 10 queries in the class with extra example, 5 plus another 5, total 10 queries in the class, 10 more queries homework. Third
Okay.
chapter. Fourth chapter, you need a half century.
Okay.
That's the case.
Okay.
Getting it? And you're asking about procedures. Procedures are a part of our course. So we have item wise concepts and stored procedures. So
Hmm.
whatever procedures we'll be taking in our classes will be absolutely enough for data engineering, Power BI, MSBI, everywhere. No problem. We'll do. These are all SQL basics. 20 items, we'll take it in 3 weeks. Slowly, step by step. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Fine. Yep. Next question, please. I'll wait, everyone. I'll wait, please.
So, what additional we learn in programming, sir? SQL, the green box, I mean to say.
Programming is not required. Separate course altogether.
Okay. Okay.
See, SQL queries are required. SQL queries are enough to get into whatever other boxes you want. To step
Okay.
into programming, you need some basics. Those basics are nothing but queries only. Don't go
Okay.
directly to programming. No, no. Programming is completely coding, separate developer program.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So go
Yes,
for
sir.
data engineer, go for Power BI. They are in good demand right now. If you go to LinkedIn or any job portal, data engineer, Power BI job roles are more compared to SQL developer job roles in general.
Yes, sir.
So basics should be fine. Step into whatever boxes you want from basics. Basics first. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next question, please. I'll wait. Fine. Next, if anyone going for development, SQL programming, for them, they may do, here it is, they may do, or I'll just put this way, okay, Python programming also. SQL programming, Python programming can always work together. It's development, completely development activities. That is one combo actually. SQL programming and this is Python programming. They go together. Python, SQL are good friends. Okay, something like this, just in case. Here it is. But the separate stack altogether. See, development stack is different. Programming is different. And the other part, BI, data engineering, Power BI, this is different. This completely into big data.
Okay.
This is big data activities. Cloud computing, big data will come here only. Cloud computing and big data, black box and red box, these two. Okay, next question, please. I'll wait. Fine, stop for now. Tomorrow we are going to have installation activity. We have some more introduction. We are going to slowly understand the components of a database, what is there inside a database. Like car has different spare parts, data, and our body has different spare parts, database also have different spare parts. We need to understand those things first, then slowly proceed for installation, then start our practice. From next week we'll start our practice. Don't miss tomorrow's class. One more introduction is waiting for us. Getting it now? And time would be same, this 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. for entire yellow box. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please complete. Just go through all this information. I'll mail you now. Okay. Next few minutes, I'll be mailing you all this. Go through it carefully. And any more questions, please let me know. I'll wait. We'll stop for now.